Today we've got a fascinating topic. So imagine your driver's license expiring, but you're driving through an active war zone, right?
Yeah, that is a total nightmare scenario,
Right. And the rules say you need to safely pull over and visit the DMV before you can legally keep driving.
which obviously you cannot do in a war zone.
Exactly. So today our mission is to unpack this specific document, DGS Circular 17 of 2026. It was issued on March 29th, 2026. And we want to see how global conflicts are actually breaking the invisible bureaucratic gears of international shipping.
Well, we rarely think about the literal paperwork holding the global supply chain together,
Mm,
until something threatens to snap it.
right.
And heightened security and the ongoing conflicts in the Middle East and West Asia are doing exactly that.
Hmm.
Crews are hitting severe operational constraints. They're essentially caught in a force majeure.
A force majeure. So like an unavoidable catastrophe where normal rules just completely go out the window.
Yeah, exactly. They can't just casually pull into a high-risk port to process paperwork.
And we are talking about serious credentials here. Their COCs, COPs, and those vital STCW documents are expiring.
Right, the SCCW.
Yeah, for anyone fuzzy on the acronym, it's the global baseline for keeping crews alive. We're talking about things like advanced firefighting, personal survival techniques.
Medical care, too.
Yeah, medical care. So since pulling over isn't an option, India's Directorate General of Shipping had to basically rewrite the rules of engagement on the fly.
They threw them a lifeline. I mean, they had to. They issued a temporary 3-month extension for Indian seafarers currently serving on board.
3 months from when, exactly?
So it kicks in from the date the certificate expires
Mm.
or until the seafarer signs off from the vessel, just whichever comes first.
Hold on, I was looking at the circular earlier, and it explicitly says this applies whether they're on an Indian flagged ship or a foreign flagged one.
Yep, it covers both.
But how does India's Directorate General dictate rules for a ship flying the flag of, say, Panama or Liberia?
Well, it acts as a legal shield. Normally, international port state controls are completely ruthless about expired paperwork.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, if a crew member's certificates are invalid, port authorities can levy massive fines. Or they could even detain the entire ship.
Wow, just for paperwork.
Exactly.
Oh.
So by issuing this formal circular, the Indian government provides its seafarers with recognized official documentation to present to foreign port authorities.
Ah.
It proves the expiration is officially sanctioned due to extreme circumstances. That allows the vessel to clear inspections and keep moving.
It's kind of wild to think about, like, the smartphone in your pocket or the fuel in your car relies entirely on a seafarer's firefighting certificate remaining valid through a legal loophole in a war zone.
It really does. It shows that the global trade we all depend on every day proves rigid bureaucracy absolutely must bend when regional stability collapses. It's a crucial facilitative measure. It protects seafarer welfare and keeps ships moving. They're making sure crews aren't legally grounded for logistical nightmares that are completely out of their control.
Which makes total sense. But it does come with risks, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
The paperwork might say a crew member is officially clear to sail, but the reality of an onboard crisis doesn't care about a 3-month extension.
That is a very sobering point. Which leaves us with a critical question for you to chew on the next time you see a cargo ship on the horizon.
Yeah.
If hands-on, vital safety certifications, things like medical first aid and fire prevention, are being temporarily waived for crews navigating some of the most dangerous waters on Earth,
Right.
what happens to actual onboard emergency preparedness if the Middle East security situation outlasts this 3-month bureaucratic Band-Aid?